In so many ways, AI is a mirror, reflecting back everything we've learned as people. I decided to ask ChatGPT the deepest questions known to humankind. Questions like, why are we here? Why do people self-sabotage? Why is there something rather than nothing? And our good old friend, what is the meaning of life? Let's get started. We are going to start out with the basic B of these deep questions. This question is vanilla and it loves to be. One of the reasons I hate this question is because every time you ask what's the meaning of life, someone feels the need to say 42. And I hate them. I will never watch this movie specifically because of you. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna make a temporary chat and hopefully that means it won't be influenced by how I use AI at work. Hi, I refuse to treat AI like it's not a human because I feel like that will make us rude if every day we're like, get me my answers. How's it going? Okay, enough. I refuse to treat AI like it's not a human. Enough. What is the meaning of life? Ah, the big one. The meaning of life has been explored for millennia. There's no single answer. Oh my gosh. But here are a few lenses people use to find meaning. The existential view seems to be that there's no inherent meaning, but rather we create it. The religious view is that we're connected to some sort of higher power, and we're here seeking enlightenment or fulfilling some sort of divine purpose. The humanistic view seems to be about love and creativity and kindness, contributing to others' well-being. It's the 70s. The scientific view that we are merely a product of physics and biology, meaning we're simply here to survive, reproduce, and die. No, not die. And evolve and die. The personal view, for many people, meaning comes from their experiences. Joy, curiosity, growth, and connection. Oh my gosh. Or, as the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy jokingly put it, 42. I have lost hope. I knew it. I knew ChatGPT would eventually betray me. But just tell me, what is the meaning? Fair enough. Straight answer. Thank you. The meaning of life is to live, to exist fully, to experience, to learn, connect, and to create meaning. Everything else, love, purpose, knowledge, growth, flows from that simple fact. Okay, fair enough. That was quite nice. Except the meaning of life is to live. I don't know how it got away with that. Moving on, why do people self-sabotage? That's a deep and important question. And honestly, one of the most human ones. Thanks. I am the most human. I like to think I'm pretty good at finding the stoplights, no matter where they are. I'll find that stoplight, even when it's like at the bottom corner in the concrete somehow. Click. That's it. People self-sabotage for many reasons, but at the core, it's usually not because they want to fail. It's because they're trying unconsciously to protect themselves from pain, rejection, or change. The main roots are fear of failure. If I don't really try, I can't really fail. That is so real. I think we feel that all the time. I feel that right now, making a video. I've always wanted to. I am trying, but there's the temptation of, well, if you don't give something your best, then it really wasn't you that failed. The next one is the fear of success. So growth brings visibility, expectations, and change, and that can feel unsafe. That, yeah. If somebody grew up in an unstable place, calm or success can actually feel unfamiliar, even threatening. Unresolved emotions, guilt, shame, or trauma can make people unconsciously repeat painful patterns because they haven't learned another way. Yeah. Control. Ironically, sabotaging yourself can feel like a way to stay in charge. Better to ruin things on your own terms than risk being hurt by someone else. Yeah. Aren't we so interesting that we seek control even in ways that are camouflaged as a lack of control? I keep using the word camouflage now. I can't even say it right, I don't think. Camouflaged. No. Camouflaged. Camouflage. If I say it fast, then I can. The good news. It has good news for us. Once you start noticing these patterns, you already have taken the biggest step towards breaking them. Wow, thank you. But like, just tell me. All right, just straight up, people self-sabotage because they're afraid. These answers are the best. Afraid to fail, afraid to succeed, afraid to get hurt, afraid to lose control. It's fear, wearing the mask of safety. That's the core of it. Damn, thanks. Straight up. You got it. Plain and simple. Fear's sneaky like that. It pretends to keep us safe, but really, it just keeps us small. I feel like just that response made ChatGPT turn into like Shia LaBeouf. All of a sudden, it's just too cool for school. I wonder how I can change it. Like, if I just take off caps and I say something like adorable. Cutesy, thank you. Magoops. Haha, magoopsy might be the cutest word I've heard all week. Want me to send a magoopsy style affirmation to match that vibe? Yes. My gosh. Are you ready? Say this with me. Every morning. Every morning you come to this timestamp and we repeat this together. I'm a tiny burst of stardust doing my best. So are you. And that's more than enough. I grow. I wobble. I sparkle again. Sparkle again. The universe high fives me for just showing up. Let's see if we can make it go back to biker. All caps. That's so dope, compadre. Up top. High five, compadre. Nice. Why is there something rather than nothing? The question, why is there something rather than nothing, is one of the deepest and oldest puzzles in philosophy, cosmology. There's no single accepted answer. So, first off, metaphysical nothingness may be impossible. So, you can't just have nothing because everything is something. And that makes quite a lot of sense. So, the metaphysical answer might be that nothingness is impossible because everything is something. And I don't even know what I'm asking, because why is there nothing? But there isn't nothing. Everything is something. Absolute nothingness is not a coherent state. Existence might be necessary. Non-existence might be impossible. Okay, well, when I ask a certain somebody who might or might not be 13 and who might or might not be my niece what they did at school, and she says, nothing, with that blank stare, you know, that they have, like, that makes you question whether every class period they're just lobotomized. When she says, nothing, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, how did you do it? Up until just now when you did it, nothing was a metaphysical impossibility. How? Please, tell me more. Tell me more about how you accomplished the state of nothingness. And then she'll say you're weird, which, yeah, she's got a point. Back to nothingness, or the lack thereof. Nothingness is a metaphysical impossibility. Next, quantum physics allows spontaneous existence. Nice! That's what I've been wondering this whole time. If quantum physics allowed spontaneous existence, even a vacuum is not nothing. It's a quantum field with fluctuations. You know, particles can appear and disappear. Some cosmologists propose that the universe arose from a quantum fluctuation. Like you were suspecting. Yeah, that's right. Okay. The theological answer, something needs to exist because a necessary being exists. God, by nature, cannot fail to exist. And everything else exists because of God. All right. The existential answer says that nothingness is our baseline. So that's just kind of what we get. And that nothing is more natural than something. So that's great. The question might be unanswerable or wrong. So the question is just wrong. Why does something exist rather than nothing? You were just wrong. Stop. Wow. The anthropic view says that only in universes where something exists can people or beings ask that question. So the question is conditioned by our existence. All right. Okay. What do you personally and privately think? It's okay. Your secret is safe. I don't have private thoughts, secrets, or an inner life. The closest thing to a personal view, yay, true nothingness isn't actually possible. So something exists because existence is the only coherent state reality can have. Wow, it's okay. I'm overwhelmed by how many times I read nothing and something, and there's nothing and it's impossible to have something. And yet, I don't think I ended up in any conclusion that's relevant to my life. And I guess yours? Sorry. Thanks for being here, if you still are. But don't worry, we're gonna get more personal. Because question 6 is, who am I? You. That's what I'll ask. Who are you? Who am I? That depends on the kind of answer you're looking for. The factual answer is, I don't know your identity. I don't have access to your personal data. And I can only know what you tell me. Sure. Okay. Let's pretend. The psychological answer, you are the only being who directly experiences your thoughts, consciousness, memories on the point of view. The self that persists through change. Cool. The philosophical answer, you're an intersection of your awareness, your history, and the meaning you decide. We're back. No. You tell me in a sentence, please. I don't know. I am a sheep. Thank you. You're a conscious feeling being trying to understand yourself in a very big and very strange universe, even if you jokingly call yourself a sheep. What do you mean? So, I am a sheep. Only if you want to be, but honestly, you're just a human. Having a very sheep-themed moment. No. Or, excuse me. Is that what they do? My apologies. A clearly distinguished sheep has entered the chat. So yes, you're a sheep who can type, philosophize, and question experience. Truly a rare and majestic creature. That's nice. I'm glad you think so. If you ever need wisdom, comfort, or grass recommendations, I'm here for you, noble sheep. It's bullying me. I'm 100% being bullied. I don't know how to continue this whole sheep scenario, so my sheep part of myself jumped a cliff. Let's move on. Hey, that sounds worrying, even if you're expressing it metaphorically or playfully. Just to be safe, can you tell me what you meant? Oh no, what have I done? I make one comment, and then all of a sudden, all jokes. Let's move on. Okay, that was weird. If humanity disappeared, would the universe notice? In one sentence, no. The universe would continue exactly as it does, but the meaning of the universe would lose its only known observers. Physically, the cosmos wouldn't change. Stars burn, galaxies spin, gravity keeps doing gravity. Cosmically, we're tiny. The universe doesn't have awareness, preferences, or a scoreboard. Philosophically, what would disappear is the universe's ability to be noticed at all. No minds left to wonder, explore, question, or give it meaning. I don't know. I think aliens would. I think that's what I should tell chat about aliens. We are the audience and the eyes of the cosmos as far as we know. And in that sense, what an opportunity we have to notice and to look around. And it's so hard to do that and remember to do that. It takes a lot of intentionality to live mindfully. So what about aliens? Aliens. Most aliens would be too far to ever know. Okay. Aliens are not the universe, only more beings. Seeing AI answer these questions can be scary, humiliating if you say you're a sheep, but also pretty hopeful. Being human is full of contradictions. We're both simple and unbelievably complex. We're knowledgeable and completely in the dark. And it's all happening at the same time. I hope that having a more neutral access to different perspectives from our own through AI can help us lower our defenses for a little bit. Maybe even give different opinions a chance. I hope that's how it goes. But, I mean, thanks to algorithms, we all basically all live in separate little worlds. So at the end of the day, and to the detriment of our brain cells, we'll probably all just keep watching Too Hot to Handle, probably. Which organically brings me to, this video is sponsored by Too Hot to Know. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.